Donald Trump has now turned his fury against Fox News itself, the very network that once carried his message without question. If this is how he treats his allies, what does it say about his leadership? The government remains shut down in a high-stakes fight over healthcare subsidies, and Democrats are refusing to cave. Senator Mark Kelly laid it out in an interview, explaining why Republicans are holding Americans hostage while protecting tax breaks for the wealthy.
I mean, I'm here in Washington, D.C. I'm ready to sit down with my Republican colleagues. Many of them left. The House is now recessed through next week. They're on vacation. They've been on vacation, I think since July 25th. They've been in session for 14 days. Speaker Mike Johnson doesn't want to negotiate this. They are in charge of the House, the Senate, and the White House. And the way we conclude this is for us to talk to each other and negotiate something that is good for the American people. Make no mistake, this is about the price that people are going to have to pay for their health care. That's all this is about. They wanted a big tax cut for the wealthiest Americans. They got that. They're paying for it by raising premiums on hardworking people.
Can you speak to the lie that the administration and Republicans are pushing, that you all are fighting for undocumented immigrants to have all this fancy health care all of a sudden, that's what this is about? Because that's not true, is it?
Well, it's also nuts, I think, that they always go to undocumented people, illegal immigrants. They're going to blame illegal immigrants for everything. If you are undocumented in our country, you cannot get health care from the Affordable Care Act exchange. You are not eligible for Medicare. You are not eligible for Medicaid for undocumented people. So they're just making that up. They just like to blame
brown people for
brown
everything.
people.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
The facts are clear. Republicans passed giant tax cuts for the rich and are now trying to make working families pay the bill by cutting healthcare subsidies. And when Democrats call them out, the GOP scapegoats immigrants instead of telling the truth. But here's where things get even more revealing. After Senator Kelly repeated his points on Fox News, Donald Trump lashed out in rage. Why is Fox News and Peter Doocy putting on Democrat Senator Mark Kelly to talk about totally unabated or challenged health care? The fake spin is so bad for Republicans that it is hard to believe that we win. It will be very unfair in the future when they don't have Trump to fight for them. Therefore, we should fix it now. I'm watching this interview, it just doesn't end. Fox should either get on board or get off board now, but at this point it just doesn't make any difference to me. They suck up the ratings because of us and then spin them in the Democrats' direction. They refuse to put up polls that correctly show me at 65% in popularity, a Republican record. But if I have a fake bad poll, many of which are done by Fox, one of the worst pollsters out there is the Fox News poll, they put them up immediately and with gusto. Republicans are so tired of this fight with Fox always trying to be so politically correct. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Trump's statement shows just how fragile his grip has become. Instead of focusing on solutions, he's consumed by TV coverage, ranting about polls, and demanding a loyalty from a network. Fox isn't turning liberal, it's just letting Democrats explain basic facts, and that's enough to set Trump off. This meltdown underscores why the shutdown drags on. Trump thrives on spectacle, not governing. Americans are paying higher premiums, Washington is frozen, and yet the president is fighting his own allies in public. The message is undeniable. When Trump can't control the narrative, he lashes out at anyone, even Fox News. And if he'll turn on them, no one in his orbit is safe. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Frontline Democrats, hit the notification bell, and tell us in the comments, do you think Trump is destroying his own movement from within?